Hey love, so today we're going to go through all 30 of the new Freedom Mono shadows, and we're going to swatch them and talk about them and go more in depth of all of the different categories and subcategories that they have. So we're going to start with the bright ones. We're going to jump right in because there are a lot of shadows to swatch and I want to try and get through these. There are 10 in the bright. So there's, let me see, there's the bright family, there's the gilded family, there's the smolder family, there's the smoke family, which only contains one, and the nude family and base family. So we're going to start with the brights because they're the most of the brights. So let's get through this. I'm not going to do them in any particular order. I'm just going to do the brights and I'll tell you the shades. So this hot pink, look at this. Well, first of all, I should say I really enjoy the packaging. I think it's really nice. It looks a lot like the Makeup Forever Single Shadow packaging, and they are the same size as Makeup Forever Shadow, so they're really nicely sized. You get 2 grams of product. This one is in Brights 226. This one is a matte one. Looks like. So a little powdery, but super neon. I feel like when shadows are this pigmented and neon, it's hard for them to not be powdery. I have a Makeup Forever one that is super bright like this, and that one's even a little bit of powder. A little powdery. So it is to be expected. There's that one. So I can get it a little brighter for you. But really nice color payoff on that guy. I'm just going to grab them as I go. This one is Brights 221, and it's a nice blue. This one looks like it's going to be either shimmery or satin. Whoa. Bam. That one. Look at that. One swipe. Super pigmented. That's gorgeous. Really shimmery blue. And we have this nice frosty green. This is Brights 222. Same thing with the green one. Super pigmented, just one swipe, bam. Kind of matches my nail polish that needs to be redone. See, we have this nice, it looks kind of sea foamy. This one is in Brights 223. A little more powdery than the last two, but it's really gorgeous. Look at that. These are so pigmented. Such a good deal. They're retail for about $1.50 US dollars each. So good. Then we're going to grab, there's a lot of purples in the brights, so let's get through those purples. This is Brights 227. This is the nice frosty lilac shade. Lilac. Oh, it's so pretty. It's super frosty but really beautiful. Definitely want to do a look with that one. Oh, so pretty. So you have a super bright purple. This one is Brights 229. This one looks matte. Same as that hot pink one that we did first, a little powdery, but super pigmented. This one looks kind of iridescent. This one is Brights 230. Bam. Right there. It has a nice kind of duochrome where it's like violet and blue. That's really pretty. There, it reminds me of the MAC pigment in violet is what it reminds me of. So the last purple, this one is Brights 228. This one's like a satin. Not quite as pigmented as the other ones, but still pretty pigmented. Right there. I just had to go over it a couple times. We have a couple more greens. Here's a nice lime green. This is Brights 224. Super smooth like all those other shimmer ones. Bam! That is a bright green. And the last one in the Brights family, this is Brights 225. Super buttery like those other shimmery ones. Bam, that's like an evergreen. Like a forest green. An emerald green. Gorgeous. Look at some of those. Look how pigmented those guys are. I wish there was a little more, like I wish there was an orange or a yellow, just a little more variety. I mean, I realize that purples are much more common for people to wear than orange or yellow. More girls are much more willing to wear purple than they are something else. So those are all of the brights. Okay, now we're going to do the smolder and the smoke family. There's only one in the smoke family, so I'm just going to throw it in with the smolder family. So let's get into these. These are all super dark and smoky, smoldery. So I'm assuming they're going to expand the smoke family later on, but this one I think is just a black, just a matte black, and this is in Smoke 210. Really powdery, but super pigmented. You're definitely going to want to tap off your brush, but that's a really nice black. Right, and then next we have Smolder 212. This one just looks kind of, ooh. This one is a duochrome. It's one of those like blue, brown, green. This one looks a lot like the one in the Too Faced Pretty Rebel palette. So not quite the blue brown because it's more of like a teal brown. Really beautiful. Look at that. Bam. Gorgeous. Then we have Smolder 213. This one looks kind of like a deep navy, like a black navy. Super deep. Really impressed with the pigmentation on these so well. So much better than I even expected. And then we have Smolder 211. This one looks silvery or gunmetal. But let's see what it looks like when I swatch it. It's a nice dirty silver. Bam. Really. And then this one is Smolder 214, a nice kind of smoky green. That is pigmented. Dang. So beautiful. Make a really pretty like emerald smoky eye. And the last one we have is Smolder 215. This one just looks like a satin maybe? I think it's a satin black. Yeah. But that one is super pigmented. No, it looks just like a black. Alright, so that's all of the ones in the Smolder family. So pretty. Alright, now we have the Gilded family, and these are super metallic and shimmery. So we're going to go through and swatch those guys. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the Gilded family. This one is Gilded 216. It's a really pretty pink. Really, well, that's so pretty. You're going to make a really beautiful lid shade. We have Gilded 217, which is a really beautiful gold. Bam. These are not disappointing at all. Gilded 219, which is a nice olive. This one is Gilded 218. Looks kind of like a bronzy reddish copper. I'm not sure though. Let's see what it swatches. Yes, beautiful. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All about that. And then the last one is Gilded 220, and it looks like a kind of dusty rose. Metallic dusty rose, yep. Kind of mauve-y. So those are the Gilded family. Now we are on to the Nude family, and there are only 4 shades in this family or a little collection so far. They're all pretty brown. So let's jump through these. This is Nude 209, and this looks like just a matte mid-tone, kind of deep brown. Really smooth though. This one was less powdery than any of the other sandy matte ones. It feels really smooth though. We have Nude 208, which is a shimmery brown. Nude 207. It's a lighter, kind of taupey shimmery brown. Then this one looks beautiful. This is Nude 206. It's kind of like an antiqued gold. Really pretty. It's like a dirty gold. All right, we are on to the last little family. These are the base shades, so they're all super light. A lot of them are matte and satin. I think they're all matte and satin. Except for this white one looks a little shimmery. But we will go through them, and I will show you. All right, my hand looks totally dingy because the makeup wipes I'm using right now are not very good. They came in a beauty box a long time ago, and I thought I'd use them because they're sitting here. So my hand looks a little dingy. Don't mind that. This one is base 204, and it's a nice peach shade. These are going to be really good shades to set like your eyeshadow primer. It's nice and brightening though. I mean, for that to show up on my skin at all is always exciting. Now we have base 202. This looks a lot like nylon from MAC. So let's see, it's got like a yellow. Oh snap. Bam, that's a beautiful highlight. You can use that on your cheek or to highlight your brow bone or on your lid. I'm going to probably use that mostly on my lid. Might try and highlight my cheeks with that though. That's really gorgeous. It looks a lot like nylon from MAC. We have base 201. This one is it's not quite a white, but it's just like just off white. Eggshell, perhaps. This one's shimmery as well. I can feel it in the texture. This one's more kind of golden, white gold, and this one's white. Then we have base 203, and that's a really pale, like pinky peach. Definitely pinker than the last peach one. Really impressed with how these feel. These mattes are really smooth. This one looks more like satin, even though in the pan it looks definitely matte, but just a little bit. Look how dark my hand is. Okay, and the last one is, it's a little deeper. This would make a really great crease shade is what I'm thinking. It's like a deeper peach. You can even see that. Alright, love, so that is all 30 shades of the mono shadows from Freedom Makeup London. What do you guys think? Have you checked out any of these shadows, or are you going to check them out now? Some really great shades in there, and they are so affordable. I bought all of them. I think if you buy all 30, it's like $29 or something is what it translates to. And then if you sign up for the newsletter, you get a 20% off. So I think I ended up paying $24-ish. Not positive, but right between 20 and 30 for 30 eyeshadows, so less than $1 each is just crazy, especially because they seem to be really great quality. I've only worn a couple of them on my eyes, and so far super impressed. They're blending really well. I can't speak for all of them because I have not used all 30 shades, but so far super impressed. Looking really good. Really way better than I even thought. And I love Makeup Revolution eyeshadows, so I assumed Freedom shadows would be really nice as well. Let me know down below what you guys want to see next. Please thumbs up this video if you liked it and share it if you could, because it has helped me out so much. As always, thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.